All right, first drive, Techno Violet E36 M3 and me. Now I drove my Kawaba's not too long ago, but this is my first voyage in my own car. Let's turn the AC on. I don't even know how to drive this thing yet. Let's see if the AC blows cold. Bring our temperature up a little bit here. So we did coil packs, we did, let me put this thing over here. Did coil packs, plugs, oil change. But I realized today, taking it off the lift, that the suspension is toast. So we're gonna be looping around here. I'm gonna take it easy. We got the cooling system coming, new steering rack, all the things that we're gonna need to make this thing great. Oh yeah, it's all loopy. But I got tires put on it too today. The tires had such bad flat spots and they were 20 years old. They were 2000 Bridgestones that I didn't feel comfortable taking it around. But this is my first go at driving the E36 around, and you're getting to experience it with me. So this car, if you haven't been following along, this car was purchased by the original owner 5 years ago with like 36,900 miles on it. And the guy who bought it from him put 100 miles on it. It has 37,030 miles, of which 20 of those miles are the test drive that my guys did with the car. So it's seen very little road in the last however many years, so I was a little concerned about the seats all the way back. How do I tilt this thing? Which is it? It's the back one. I don't like to gangster lean, but until I get my Recaro speeds, it feels strong. There's some torque. Let's see, I got some gas. I didn't even think about gas. Should probably go fill up the tank. Yeah, it's driving straight. The clutch needs to be bled. We also, I'm probably going to overhaul the clutch as well. So I'm about to take it to do some dry ice cleanup underneath. But really, I don't have a lot to say here today other than I just wanted to bring you along with me in my first drive. It actually has a Borla exhaust, and we figured out, I don't know if it still has the Dine and Tune, but it has a sticker under the hood that says it has a Dine and Tune. It feels pretty good, man. I'm excited for this. I'm in love. You know, this was like not even a dream. Like, this wasn't even an aspiration for me. I thought, you know, someday I could have like a Type R. But you know, an M3 when I got to college was something that I'm like, okay, someday I'm gonna get an M3. But when I was 16 when this car came out, 15, 16 in 96, I was born in 1980, this wasn't even a thought. It's actually the jacked up loopy shocks aren't too bad. I noticed the bump stops were all brittle. This is a nice place to be, man. This is a nice experience. Some of you made a comment that these Vader seats are adjustable, so I could bring the headrest up, which I should. I'm not going to do it right now while I'm driving, but I think we can adjust these upward. No, that's not how you do it. Anyway, we'll do that when we're not driving down the road. I mean, S52, B32, I'm starting to get all my E36 nomenclature down. You know, I'm okay with this. We're gonna really sort this thing out, make the interior amazing. Again, I'm gonna get some Recaro Speed 5s and take these out. And I'm gonna put these in a plastic bubble. I just put some wheel spacers on, so I wanted to see there's no shimmy or shake. We're going like 60. Yeah, we got to fix the clutch. Whenever I get a new car like this, I'm always afraid to throw it into a corner. Take it easy, nice and gently. But because this hasn't been driven a lot, I do want to get it to, open the sunroof for you so it wasn't so dark in here, but I have to install the switch. Oops. Yeah, the clutch engagement is like right on the floor. Let's just do a third geared. This engine has quite a bit more torque than what you'd expect out of a 3.2 liter. I want to drive it a bit more before I start taking it to red line. We're gonna do a trans flush. We'll do I guess it's not a flush on a manual, but we'll change the transmission fluid. I think what I'm gonna do, because it's gonna be like 4 or 5 months before my Öhlins TTX gets here, suspension. They don't make a road and track kit for this that fits. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm probably just gonna get a set of fresh, new OE shocks and put them on here. And then we're gonna do the coolant system next. Yeah, that clutch is tricky. There's got a bit of play in the gas pedal as well, too. But we're gonna sort all these little things, all those little annoyances, all those little things that have kind of gotten a little melty over the years. We're gonna sort it all out. Coolant system, steering rack, interior, dry ice the underside of the car, I just said interior, but figure out some sort of stereo. I ordered BAV sound, so we'll do the BAV sound stuff. I've got new door cards. We're probably gonna do an Alcantara headliner. I haven't registered the thing yet, so I'm driving around with a plate from who knows what car I've had in the past. Yeah, the suspension is, oh yeah, not an M3 suspension. The front shocks are shot. Which is weird for it, sitting. So the guy who owned it, the first guy who owned it, was a Corvette owner, and he just said, it's not enough car for him, meaning doesn't have enough torque and horsepower. And then the guy who bought it 5 years ago has just had it sitting in his garage, sitting there. So I was a little worried about the engine, and he, I guess he went over and turned it on every so often, and the thing fires right up. There's no issue at all. Feels pretty good. This is on such a different level, though. Even though this is 5 years older, 4 years older than my Civic, this is on such a different level. It's quiet in here. It's got considerably more horsepower and torque. Even though it's 240 horsepower, it's more appropriately powered than the Civic. Yeah, it's just this is my speed of an older car. The brake rotors are warped too, but we're doing Brembos, so that won't matter. Gosh. Can't shift the darn thing. Yeah, the clutch is really off. It's like the engagement point is like this much, and it's right on the floor. So we gotta fix that. All the tint, are gonna get this old purplish tint off the car. This is good though. This is drivable, ready to go. Air conditioning is good. There's no weird smells, no weird rattles. It's 37,000. We just had 6 miles of the car. We've already driven it more than the poor last guy just collected the darn thing. I mean, I don't drive my cars a lot, so I'm not one to talk. So we got Öhlins TTX, Brembo GT, BBS E36. So we're doing 17-inch version of the E88, which is called the E87. I already ordered style 24M wheels. I've been on the lookout for the lightweight version, but they're really the same wheel, just a little different. Has the motorsport stamp on it, which I don't love anyway. These wheels will come off. I'll take these tires off, and I'll probably just put these wheels in a box and throw them upstairs. They're not mint, so I may actually just ditch these wheels. It's real nice, real nice. I just need to sit. If I sit a little bit lower, because my head is touching. If I lose 25, 30 pounds, I sit a little lower, I'm gonna feel like the 20-year-old version of me. Just put a hat on. You don't see the receding hairline. This is appropriate though. I mean, this was what, a $46,000, $47,000 car in the 90s, so I mean, not too many kids owned these. It was guys my age. Gosh, it's so loopy right now. The PS4S's are great though. We got them road force mounted and balanced. See how the brakes are. Yee, not good. And bounce around here. Oh, I'm in love. I'm in love with the potential. I'm in love with the project. But it's not such a project that it's not so stinky and old that I wouldn't want to do it. It's so much feedback, and we're going to improve when we do the ZHP steering rack. We get so much feedback from the hydraulic steering, and we get some different steering wheel. I don't mind this wheel. I don't like the Euro wheel. That weird 3-spoke looks stupid. Got some guts, man. It's good. This is a good thing. This is a good thing. No complaints from my end. Get this thing set up, it's gonna be fast. I don't think I'll do any kind of Euro engine swap or anything, but who knows? You never know. Come on, lady. It's finally got some turns up here. Someday I want to buy this property. The owner of all the dealerships around here owns that. There's multiple houses on it. It's like a couple hundred acres. I want that. I want that property. Someday. Right now, we're just doing a M3. Make sure we're still recording. We are. Sounds pretty good. A little Borla exhaust in the back. My Dynan stuff is all on the way. Dynan intake, Dynan throttle body, stage 3 tune, strut tower braces, pedals, exhaust. We'll do super sprint headers and mid pipe, catless. It's gonna be nice. You know, these are all falling apart, so the new door cards are key. Even though these are nice, I'm going to pull off all these stickers and get the window tint redone. And you guys, many of you came up with a great idea, which would be to do, we'll do some, what was I talking about? Oh, we'll do some like 70%, so that way it's not, I don't want this to be dark tinted, but I do want the UV protection. The dash is beautiful, all this stuff is perfect. Looks great. Great. I'm gonna stop and get some gas. I did put it in my wallet, yeah. Gotta do a radar detector in here. Maybe I should get a Valentine 1. I should have done that in the Civic. Did an old V1. I actually have one. My dad has it. I could buy it back from him. Just trade him, get him a unit and trade him for a... There's some torque, man. This is good. God, I love this. I love the chase. The chase of the project. Besides the gas, fuel's on. No arrow. I think it's on the left. Sounds pretty good. Automatic windows. But listen to it. Turn the AC off. Let's get some gas. I'm gonna drive this thing a lot, man. I can already tell. Can already tell. Let me see which side is it. Is it on this side? Check it out here. Got us an E36 M3, bros. Wait, watch this thing transform into something amazing. Yeah, the suspension is toast. Toast. That sounds good on this thing. Love it. I'm excited. Like I said, this is not a giveaway car. This is a Matty keep car. Oh, look at the M3. Look at the E92 sitting there. Now you just can't say M3 anymore. I've got to say a proper car. Yeah, I'm gonna get some FIRs for the E92. Look at how good that looks. Anyway, BMW bros, thanks for being here and watching. I'll see you soon. Lots of E36 content coming your way, so hope you like that. But there'll be lots of other content too, so not just E36. Sounds good. See you soon.